Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, so
What's cracking, everybody? Happy Friday, guys. And that's right. We have made it to that Friday. Finally. Finally is all I got to say. Been a grind this week, but it's all good. We got to do what we got to do. We getting it in, and happy Friday. I hope everybody had a great Friday. I had a pretty good Friday. I mean, I just worked, pretty much grinded. Didn't get too much, action on my job, but it's all good. What's up with you, Jay? How you feeling?
sore. I got a lot of sleep though, so it was beautiful. A lot of sleep. Oh, fuck.
That's good. That's good. So that, yeah, I mean, like you said, your body knows when it needs to rest and when it needs to sleep, so you can recover.
Every Friday, that's when I really get my rest because I know I'll wake up, have a coffee, do the show, our show, and then right after I'll go grocery shopping, like for a couple things, and then tonight I don't usually do it on Friday, but I'm gonna sit in my spa tub and literally watch a movie for like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's winning life.
Yeah, I'm literally gonna lay in there and just be like, just whatever movie I put on, just relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Um, yeah. We got Super One in the house saying, "Don't forget, drink too big. You definitely got to drink that water." What you drinking there, Jay?
Coffee.
You
Oh,
got the
you're talking about
coffee?
in the
Okay.
no, you're talking about in the tub or here?
No, no. She was
Right,
talking
right
about
now
here.
I have coffee. Yeah, right now I have
Yeah, you got
coffee.
coffee. Okay. Okay.
In the tub, I'm gonna have I don't know. It could be anything. It could be anything from a big water to wine to a big ass RC cola. You never know, bro. Whatever I feel like, whatever. It depends what movie I pick, honestly. Because I'm literally gonna put a movie on my leg, be like, all right, cool, and just lay for 2 hours, dude.
So the drink is gonna basically make you fat. Is gonna be the factor to what you drink. The movie is gonna factor into what you
Yes,
drink.
exactly. It all depends on the movie. It all depends on the movie.
Damn.
You know?
Okay. Like that, huh?
Yeah.
You get down like
Oh
that.
yeah.
I didn't know.
I do. I do. I have yeah, it just depends on the movie. Movies are very good with me, especially with drinking, like, what I drink and what I eat as well.
What types of movies make you drink wine?
Uh, Definitely not adventure movies and not like not anything action. You know? You know what I'm
And and,
saying?
and
Like
just
I'll
by
give you
the way,
I'll give you an example. Go ahead, go ahead.
uh-huh.
Go
I'm
ahead.
only I'm only asking because the average day Joes, the girls, they want to hear it. You know what I mean? They want to know
I,
what Jay,
yeah,
what gets Jay
I know
going.
exactly. I knew where you were going with that. Like so for example, like if I'm watching like say if I this is an example it's just in my head. If I watch like Wolf of Wall Street, I can have some wine. You know what I mean? I could really enjoy
Yeah,
myself, watch it, laugh. Got some cool scenes in there. It's not action, and I could just be like, chill. If I had some wine. But if I'm watching
yeah,
like a horror movie or something action, I'm not having some wine, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm
definitely.
not doing that. So
Oh
that's
man,
a yeah.
I thought that was the best pair, wine and whore.
Nah, it's just not. I don't know. It's not for me because wine makes me like. I'm really, and when I say wine, I mean red wine. So if I'm drinking some red wine, I just want to just, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Just want to chill
Yeah,
out. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's funny.
exactly, exactly.
You know.
So, yeah, I mean, talking about chilling out. In case you missed it, we did go live at the gym for you guys last night, and we went hard. We weren't chilling, so definitely check that out. And tonight, Jay will have some shorts for you for his gym week recap, and I will be having my last live for the night and doing arms today, biceps, triceps. So definitely check that out. Also, in case you didn't know, we are your Average Day Joes. We're going to go over your guys' breaking sports and scores. We're going to give you guys your breaking news, trending news. We're going to go over crypto news, astrology, conspiracy. I mean, we got it all for you guys. So stick with us and let's get into it. Sports, a lot to do always on Fridays. So, Jay, NBA action, what's going down?
Let's see what we got in NBA. The Thunder, they beat the Spurs today, 123 to 108. So
Damn.
2-1 Thunder. Yeah, like I said, I fully expect that to go 7, so it makes sense.
2-1 Thunder. Damn, that's kind of scary, man. I thought so. Was Aaron Fox playing or no?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. Let's see if Fox played. Box score. Yeah, he did. He played. He got 15. He had 15. Wembanyama had 20. It looks like, man, all their starters had a lot of points for the Spurs. They didn't have anything off the bench. That was the problem. All their starters did good, though. Yeah, all their starters did good. The bench for OKC had a good game. So, wow. It was their bench that carried them, the OKC team.
Yeah.
Caruso had 15. McCain had 24. Wallace had 11. Williams had 18. That's all off the bench. Good production. Very good production.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. All right. Well, like I said, I expect it to go 7. So, yeah, good win for them.
Yeah. Shit, you can't beat that.
Yeah, it's 2-1. You know, Spurs
That's going to give them that confidence boost, though, too. You know, that's the big thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they also lost game 1. Remember?
Yeah, exactly.
They also lost game 1. So, yeah, man.
Yeah. So I don't know that confidence, though. Yeah, they're definitely. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if OKC takes it. You know, takes it all.
Against the Spurs, they could. I don't see why they couldn't.
Yeah.
We will see. We will see when it comes game 7. We'll see when it comes game 7.
Right.
And we'll see what everyone's made of.
All right, let's move on and get into that playoffs for NHL action. What's going down there?
NHL today, the Golden Knights once again took care of business, showing their championship pedigree. They beat the Avalanche again, and 3-1. They were up 2-0, and they took the first 2 games on the road. I think if you do that, I think that's a wrap. I think it's a wrap. I don't watch NHL, but I can only imagine if you take the first 2 games and you're not at home, I think it's over. I think they sweep the Avalanche, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that's hard to do. Like they basically walked into Colorado and won both games. Now you're going back home with your crowd. How do you lose? Yeah. Like, how do you lose? And I don't know. I don't watch hockey. So maybe there's something I don't know, but in any sport, if you're taking the first 2 games on the road, I think you're pretty good the rest of the way, man.
Yeah, definitely.
That's hard to do anywhere in any sport.
Yep, it is.
Yeah, shout out to the Golden Knights, dude. They're trying to win it all again. That'll be 3 times in like 5 or 6 years, dude.
Oh, I know. I mean, you can't sleep on the Avalanche, though, man. They are pretty hard, you know.
I'm sleeping on the Avalanche. I'm totally checked out of the Avalanche, bro. You lost the first 2 games at home, dude. You're done. Sorry. I'm sleeping on the Avalanche, bro. Oh, shit. We have the other series, too, by the way, on Saturday, Canadians and Hurricanes. I don't know.
Okay.
Don't know anything about either team. Montreal does lead 1-0, so we could see if that could be a more competitive series. But like I said, I think Sunday the Golden Knights at home take full advantage and they go up 3-0, and then that series is over.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I believe will happen. Unless, like you said, something I don't know about the Avalanche, man. I don't know. I have no idea.
I mean, you know, they it's Colorado. They train in high altitudes. They have that high altitude kind of stamina.
Yeah, but they're going on the road. That's what I mean. They're not home now. They lost 2 at home, so they have to go to Vegas and win now. I don't know.
Right. So now they're gonna have this is how it is. This is kind of crazy. Watch, you're gonna see this. But now
What?
that they're going to Vegas, there's going to
Mhm.
be more oxygen available to them. They're going to play a lot harder than they usually would.
Inside the dome. Inside the dome.
That is the elevation. It's not about where. It's
I'm
not about
just
where
kidding.
inside the
I'm
plane.
joking, bro. I just think it's funny, man. Like
I'm
we
telling
talk
you.
about, what happened to the home field advantage? Why do you lose the first two at home then if you have such an advantage? That's my question. If you could answer that, I'd love to hear it.
Maybe the other
I'd
team
love to hear it.
trained at high altitude to compete. I don't know.
Who, Vegas?
Yeah, maybe they went up to like Wisconsin or somewhere and trained. Who knows?
Wisconsin. Honestly, I just think, like I said, the Golden Knights won 2 in a row like a few years back. And they just, like I said, I just believe they know how to win. That's all.
The Golden Knights,
So, yeah, they've been good ever since, Vegas started. I was like, damn, they got a hockey team in Vegas? Yeah, right, they're going to be good. And then they win 2 championships. I was like, okay, they're good.
Right.
Like if you're beating like Canadian teams, bro, you're good. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I just think that they like I don't know much about hockey. You know what I mean? So, but
exactly.
they doing work, man. They doing work.
Yep, that's all that matters.
Like I said, taking the first 2 on the road, like in any sport, almost guarantees you're going to win the series.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a fact.
I mean, I'm not doubting it. I know you're right. It's just kind of sad because Avalanche, they're basically going to have to pull off a miracle here. I mean, in my opinion,
Yeah, I mean, well, to even it out, they got to win the next 2 on the road, pretty much. So, yeah. I mean, in my eyes, the what can really, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't watch hockey like that. If I'm the Golden Knights, I go out there the next game and just take their heart away, bro. Just beat them, totally.
Yeah.
Then 3-0, 3-0. Then I could, they'll probably want it. I mean, then you could just play game 4 and sweep them. You know what I mean? But, I think the high end for Avalanche would be, they go 6 games, maybe Golden Knights in 6.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking so if Golden Knights are smart and they come out and they just whoop their ass again, at home and you're up 3-0, then it's over. Just sweep them.
Yeah.
Sweep them and then wait for the winner of the Canadians and Hurricanes, because that could be a very long series. I don't know. We will see.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they did what the Knights did. They walked in to the Hurricanes arena and so we could be seeing Montreal, which is Canada, against Las Vegas, America. I like it. Representing hard.
America.
Exactly. Repping hard right there.
Exactly.
So I don't mind that. I know Carolina had a good year. I know they had a good year. Like from their record, they had a good year,
Yeah, definitely.
And so did like they had a good year, you know what I mean? So
all right. Let's move on and get into, I guess we got to get into our MLB. Losing my thought.
Yes, MLB. Let's see what we got. We have, 4 current games. Rockies and D-backs locked in at 2, top of the 8th. Padres are beating the A's 4-3, and they're in the bottom of the 8th. The Angels are beating the Rangers 7-5, and they're in the top of the 8th. And the White Sox are whooping the Giants 9-2, and they're in the bottom of the 5th. So there's still a long way to
9-2.
It's only in the bottom of the 5th. Only in the bottom of the 5th, bro. And bottom of the 5th. That's all good. That's nothing. That's nothing.
You said against the D-backs?
No, White Sox.
Oh, White Sox. The White
That's
Sox?
nothing.
That's even worse.
That's nothing.
That's even worse. Oh my
Exactly,
God.
bro. Light work, bro. They got them right where they want them.
Chi-town.
It's all good, bro. They came in and they were like, dude, we're gonna get a lead. So it's okay. It's all good.
Yeah.
But also remember
Got
it's Friday. So you usually play Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Usually that's how it works. So it's always the
Yeah.
best for you. So when they got Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
So yeah, man. Yes.
All right. Yeah, that was all the games.
Yeah.
Any
Did
notable
not.
weekend games that you're going to be watching?
Oh, hold on. No. That was the games that was current.
Oh, okay.
Current. Yeah. Let me go over the games earlier today. The Mariners, they beat the Royals 2-0. Brewers beat the Dodgers 5-1. Braves, they beat the Nationals in 11 innings, 5-4. Orioles beat the Tigers 7-4. Marlins beat the Mets 2-1. Twins beat the Red Sox 8-6. The Blue Jays beat the Pirates 6-2. The Cardinals and Reds, they were postponed due to weather. They will make that up in a few days. Guardians, they beat the Phillies 1-0. And Astros beat the Cubs 4-2. And the Rays beat the Yankees 4-2. Where the hell do they have bad weather? Postponed? Cincinnati. Okay, so Cincinnati has bad weather. That
Yeah,
sucks.
remember I reported on the whole Philly thing?
Yeah, you said Philly. This is
That's
Cincinnati.
all. Maybe it's like going through that area right now to like going that way, like it's a storm that's
Yeah, that's
passing
like
through.
it's kind of far from each other, right?
East Coast, kind of
East
like
Coast and like Midwest. East Coast,
I mean,
Midwest.
Ohio's already like it's like not that far. Like it's already like not that far from the East Coast. So
You don't consider that Midwest? I would consider that the
yeah,
Midwest. I
it's
don't know.
Midwest for sure. Ohio,
That's what I'm saying. So if you're saying Midwest and then East Coast, you got some states in between, man.
a couple here and there. No big deal.
No big. That's good. That is funny. But
No
yeah,
big deal.
no, yeah. So I guess they have bad weather. That sucks, man. It's been nice here in Cali. I'll tell you that. Shit.
We got Sibuana in the house saying we have a big tay, meaning a big toilet. She thinks we big dudes, so we might be taking kind of big poops,
Huh? I'm told the whole conversation just threw me off. We were talking about weather and rain delays, and you're talking about
now we're
shit and toilets.
now we're talking about poop.
I'm lost, bro. It's all good. It's all good. We good. We good. We all good.
All right. I guess we can move into Premier League.
Premier League, I did it yesterday, remember? They only have I did all the games too. So all the games are Sunday. Yeah, I did it yesterday. So we got a rundown of all the games. And we remember, I still don't understand why there's no playoffs and championship.
Yeah, no, definitely. We had a big chat about it.
That's what I'm saying. So, but yeah, all those games are Sunday, and then we'll see where it goes from there. I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's move on. So for UFC action, we actually do not have any fights this Saturday happening, but the week after we do. So May 30th at 4 a.m. I think this is across the world. We're going to have I'm going to actually go over the whole fight card next Friday, but I'm just going to give you the main event so I can make it more interesting next week when I do report on it. But the main event is going to be Song Yadong, who's 22-9, against Figueiredo, who's 25-6. So both great fighters. I'll give it to Figueiredo on that one. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I think they're both really good fighters. So we'll see. Jay, that MMA fight from last week, that was just like a one-time thing, or are they having like a whole is it going to be like every week type thing, or do you know?
Oh, Netflix?
Yeah.
Probably when they get another big card like that. I mean, just get everyone online, and then they'll probably do it again. I'm guessing in a month, 2 months, 3 months, whoever
Oh,
they
okay,
they
so
could get.
it's not like UFC where they have fights every week type shit. It was just like a one time
Nah,
thing.
nah, nah. That's like you want to get all the nice big names and then put on a big event. No one wants.
Yeah,
I don't mean to be mean, but I don't know. I'm not excited to watch anyone in UFC if I don't know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm one of those people. Like because you'll be announcing UFC. I'm like, who? Oh, okay. I want to see fight. Okay, you know. But like they're building their name. I get it.
yeah,
Like they're building their name. But I don't know. I think Netflix is on the same hype. Like, hey, you know what? We'll we'll get all the big names and then that's how we'll set it up.
yeah.
That's how we'll set it up. So that's what I see happening. Oh shit. Oh, oh fuck.
Which was that the Sons of Anarchy shirt?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. That's a series I'll be watching probably during summer. I haven't seen Sons in a long time, and it's about time. About time.
Low
That was
that.
one of my favorite series ever. Yeah, one of my favorite series ever. Bless you. I think Sam would be good for it though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, one of my that was one of the best series ever, bro. You know that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like I'll have House of the Dragon, obviously, but Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, Sons of Anarchy. It just doesn't get better than that, bro. Doesn't
Yeah,
get better than that.
right. All right. So that is all our sports. We can get into our breaking and trending news for today. So let's go over the title of the show and the first trend, which looks like we talked about this a little bit yesterday, and we're going to talk about it again today because it's still a pretty big trend. And that is that it is official. Trump is going to be missing his son's wedding. He is staying in D.C. amid Iran tensions. So, yeah, and this is in a Truth Social post. Trump explained his absence from the small private ceremony for Don Jr. and Bedina Anderson, saying his duties and love for America kept him in Washington during this critical time. The decision comes amid a 3-month U.S.-Iran war, with Iran blocking the Strait of Hormuz, stalled talks, and U.S. officials on standby for possible strikes. Reports also surfaced of an captured militant plotting against Ivanka Trump, while Senator Roger Wicker called for stronger action against Iran. So yeah, guys. Damn. Did you know that, Jay, that they had a threat against Ivanka?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of things that happened with Trump the past day, so there was so many things to pick from. But yeah, I knew there was.
For sure. Right. So in the chat, we got Sibuana saying sleep time. Enjoy. Take care. Take care. Have a good night.
Get some rest.
Cool. So yeah, that was the one of the biggest trends right now, and that is that Trump is going to be missing Don's wedding, his son. So yeah. Something that I have kind of tied to that post is that Trump was also in the news. I'm gonna just pull this up real quick, but because this is pretty funny. I don't know if you've seen this, Jay, but there's a video, an AI. So you know how Trump be getting into it with his like AI stuff.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, you did see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
I wanted
tweeted
to.
it. He
I
tweeted
wanted
it.
to pull
That's
it
why.
up. I wanted
That's
to
all.
pull it up for the.
Back to our
It's
final
on.
broadcast, ladies and
It's on his Twitter.
Huh?
Just
Oh,
go
it's
to
on
his
his Twitter.
Twitter.
Okay.
It's on real Donald Trump.
Got you.
It's
Are you good? You good if I
pretty.
show the people real quick what we
You
talking about?
should. It's fun. It's funny.
All right, check it out, y'all. This is hella funny.
back to our final broadcast, ladies and gentlemen.
You're like, Get it. Light work, bro. Light work.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I saw it when he tweeted it. I retweeted it.
Oh, did you? You retweeted it?
Always. It's D Trump, bro. Why not?
That's good. Why not? All right, let's move on to our next trending topic. Jay, we got some international news, kind of adventure news. What's going down in Mount Everest?
So, Mount Everest had the highest amount of climbers, all the way to the top in one day at 274. That is a lot. That's a lot. Like, I know it's expensive to go to Everest. I've already done that math because I wanted to go years ago. So I can only imagine how much more it is these days. You know what I mean? But 274 went up. Their last record was 223. And that was before COVID. A lot of people want to do it, man. A lot of people want to do it. Like I said, I don't want to do that no more. It's not for me anymore. But I will fly to base camp and just chill. I'll be one of those people chilling at base camp, having a drink, relaxing, watching everyone else. Wouldn't mind just chilling there, be like, yeah, I went to Everest. Yeah. No, I didn't climb it. I just went there. That's cool with me. I'm satisfied with that. I don't need to climb to the top and prove shit. I'm not into that shit.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean? When I was younger, I was like, yeah, I want to do that. I'm like, nah, cool. I'm good. Wouldn't mind just going there, chilling at base camp. That's still pretty high up, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so crazy. I told you I knew that they were going to do something to flip everything, dude. You know what I mean? Because of all the stuff that was going on with them ripping people off, you know? So now you have tighter regulations and higher permit fees. So, yeah.
Making money. It's a business.
Exactly. But not just ripping people off this time. Actually proven, you know, because it's not just the people going up. You got the guides going up with them as well. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So they got to step on it, move their ass up there, and not be a lazy shit no more. You know? Because that's what they were doing before. Collecting, being lazy, and then go ahead, go up, you know? Being lazy shits. Now they actually got to prove it, which is good.
Definitely.
But yeah, that's not it.
When you're rolling, man. No,
I don't know what I told you. I'm not going to the top. I'm going to base camp.
No, I'm saying, but you're gonna when you're trying to do that.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I have other places to go first. Let's just say on that side of the world, I have other places to go first.
I'm sure they got.
I don't know. 5 years.
I'm sure they got huge. I'm sure they got huge mountains in Russia, bro.
Of course they do.
You can start practicing over there.
Dude, I've reported on one of their deepest lakes in the world, Lake Baikal. Remember in my conspiracy? Yeah. That's by. So it's by. If I remember correctly, I was just talking about this with Val. It's by Siberia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So because she has family there. I was like, what? And I was like, yes, I do know Lake Baikal. You know why? Because I reported on it. All the alien shit that goes on there.
Yeah.
She was shocked. I was like, yep, I know all about this. I'm built for that. But yeah, so yeah, man. Yeah, I got other places to go first before I do like a Everest. That's for sure.
Yeah. Right.
I wouldn't mind doing it in like 5 years. That's cool. I ain't tripping. I stay my ass in shape. I'm pretty strong, and I know there it's a little different. You got to work on levels, oxygen and shit. So
yeah,
very different type training, you know. But since I'm not climbing to the top, I know base camp. You still have to know how to breathe and all that stuff. But it's not like I'm going to the top. I would never do that. I think it's I don't. It's not for me.
I mean, yeah, I kind of think that in a way you might like actually be like damaging your internal organs without even knowing it, you know?
You're supposed. That's what it's. Yeah, you are. As soon as you climb and you're going up, you're already you are dying at that point. You're just
Right.
testing your body to see if you can get there and back. It's just putting your body to another limit. That's all.
Exactly.
And that's cool. So those people crave that, and that's cool. You know what I mean? I told you I wanted to do it when I was younger, and then I grew up and I was like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Exactly.
I'm good. I'm like I don't mind right there. Like, hey, have a good climb. I'll be right there with like probably a coffee. It's nice and cold. Like, oh man, enjoying the day. You know? I don't need to go up that shit. I'm cool.
Yeah, definitely.
And then on that day when I'm chilling right there, then they're yelling, "Oh my God, there's a avalanche coming!" I'll be like, "Oh great, good luck to them. I'll stay down here." You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because that could come at any peak or any time there. That's the scary part. No, thank you, bro.
Right.
Not for me. You know.
Very true. Very true.
You know, because there's other mountains, especially in that area. I definitely want to go other places in the Himalayas for sure. There's so many different places in the Himalayas I would love to see.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely.
I know you probably need permits for most of the areas, but that's what I mean. Like, this is not the only mountain that there is. You know what I mean?
Right.
I remember before ever there was K2. K2 was very popular too to climb. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different mountains out there that you can hit up. Doesn't just have to be fucking Everest, you know. Like I said, that's why I'm just like, you know. There's many different mountains out there.
Right.
This is just the most popular, most known, highest one, I believe. Good boy.
Highest one.
I think so. I don't know if it's the highest one. I'm guessing it is because of how popular it is. I could be wrong. It might not even be the highest one.
Yeah.
That's a good
Definitely.
question. I wonder if K2's. Let me see.
From what? Yeah.
I wonder because let me see. So K2 is just as high, by the way.
Oh, is
Just
it?
as
Okay.
high. See, that's what I mean. So that's the other highest peak on Earth. They're just it says they offer completely different challenges.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah. So that's what I mean. I've heard of that one too. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah.
So how does it differ?
It says K2 has more difficult and dangerous mountain. Like it's called the
K2?
Savage Mountain. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Everest would be more the easier one. That's what it says.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like obviously you have to have it says, you know, it's technical in a few sections on Everest, but you have to have the physical endurance. But K2, you have more steep, icy from the bottom to the top. Like not just in sections, the whole thing. So
Right.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like that's probably why more people go to Everest now that I'm reading it. I'm like, you know, because if you got to be excellent from the bottom to the top, that could be very bad. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, yeah, man. But yeah. So they offer different things, which is kind of crazy.
No, that's great. I mean, yeah, at least now you can like pay for that experience that you actually want. You know.
Yeah, exactly. You know. But yeah, like yeah, because I remember hearing about K2 back in the day. People would go there because I didn't know it was harder. I knew it was high, but I didn't know it was harder.
Right.
So over 10,000 people have climbed Mount Everest. You know that, right? Over 10,000.
Yeah.
Less than 500 have climbed K2. You see the difference?
Oh, wow.
That's what I mean. If you really want that challenge, you go there. But then, like I said, from the bottom to the top, you got to be excellent, like excellent. So there's no like off periods, you know, like in Everest, like it says you have like certain sections you got to be excellent. You got to be very technical, but Yeah.
It's like going either into the Navy or into the Marines. You know, which one you choose.
You think?
Yeah, because the Navy is like known like out of the armed forces to kind of go like the easier route, you know. So people join the
Uh-huh.
Navy if they want it easier, and then the
Uh-huh.
ones that go the hardcore people are like all the Marines, like the ones that want to go into the Marines because those are like first in
Okay.
action.
Okay. It's a different way to look at it. That's a different way to look at it.
Yeah. Yep. There's only definitely. All right, so let's move on and get into our next trending topic. So let's see here. We got political news. We got Tulsi Gabbard in the news today. Let me pull this up for you guys. It looks like she is resigning as Director of National Intelligence. So, yeah. She announced today she's resigning at the end of June, citing her husband's diagnosis with cancer. Unfortunately, I must submit my resignation effective June 30th, she wrote in a letter to President Donald Trump. My husband, Abraham, has recently been diagnosed with an extremely rare form of bone cancer. He faces major challenges in the coming weeks and months. At this time, I must step away from public service to be by his side and fully support him through his battle. Trump quickly praised Gabbard and announced Principal Deputy Director of National Intelligence Aaron Lucas, who will serve as Acting Director of National Intelligence. He says her wonderful husband, Abraham, has been recently diagnosed with a rare form of bone cancer, and she rightfully wants to be with him, bringing him back to good health as they currently fight a tough battle together. Trump wrote this on Truth Social, adding that Gabbard has done an incredible job and we will miss her. So, yeah, guys, very sad news, but Tulsi Gabbard has to resign as National Director of National Intelligence, as Director of National Intelligence. So, you guys will see that happening, and you will see her stepping away. Let's move on now. Let's see here. We can get into some, I guess we can call this entertainment news. So let me pull this up for Jay's next one. Jay, we got a new series coming out. What you know about it?
House of the Dragon season 3. I've been waiting on it, man. So it will release with 2 different versions on HBO Max. This June 21st. It's releasing. So yeah, man, it's gonna be cool. Obviously, means I need a what's it called? I need to binge the first 2 seasons. So that'll be cool, and then remember some stuff because it's all Targaryens, you know. So it'll be cool to see this. There's gonna be a lot of full-scale war in this season, which is great. I love when Game of Thrones had war. That was some of my favorite scenes. You remember Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
Or no? You don't remember Game of Thrones, or do you?
I love Game of Thrones.
Yeah. So the war ones were my favorite. Like when they're in war, like it's some of my favorite things to watch. You know, like the episodes I'm talking about. Like whether Daenerys was cooking everyone with her dragon, or when Robb Stark was doing his stuff in the beginning, or just anytime, or the Battle of the Bastards. That was great. Do you remember? Oh,
Yeah,
bro,
definitely.
that was one of my favorite episodes, bro. When Sansa came in and saved the day, because Jon Snow reacted on emotion. Remember? He said,
Right.
"Fuck this, man." That fool ran at because they had his brother and then they killed him, with the arrow. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
But see, he reacted on fucking emotion, dude. Can't be doing that shit. He almost got everyone killed by doing that.
Well, I know.
If it wasn't for Sansa coming in with a whole army, they would have been cooked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, man, what are you doing, dog? Like, man. But yeah, all the battles are like the best. So I fully expect the battles in this season to be great. I'm really looking forward to it.
It's still the same, like people producing it and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Should be really good. Because like I said, since they abruptly ended Game of Thrones like they did, and stupid as fuck. When they made House of the Dragon 3, you could tell it was like, oh, okay, this is like back to Game of Thrones, except obviously 300 years before. You know,
Yeah.
I got the same vibes watching House of the Dragon, so this should be really good. I'm really
Right.
anticipating it. Really anticipating it, honestly. So
No,
should be very good,
looks
man.
good.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm not gonna lie, you know. So it should be a good one.
Right.
Targaryens.
Targaryens.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cool. Let's move on and get into our next trending topic. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me pull this up for you guys. So it looks like we got thousands evacuated today in Garden Grove, that is Orange County, as officials worry that the toxic chemicals that are in a tank could explode. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, but there's thousands of Orange County residents right now that are remained under evacuation orders. And there is officials warning of a massive storage tank leaking hazardous chemicals. And this is in an aerospace facility, which could potentially rupture or explode. Fire officials said in a news conference that the situation has escalated significantly overnight and warned that crews have been unable to fully stabilize the overheating 34,000-gallon tank
Oh, yeah.
containing methyl methacrylate, a volatile and highly flammable industrial chemical. They say that this is not precautionary. This thing is going to fail, and we don't know when. So that's what they're saying. They're doing their best to figure out when or how they can prevent it. The tank's temperature has stabilized a bit, which officials said has provided crews more time to figure out a solution. And then it just says that there's reissued that evacuation orders were being reissued due to changing conditions. So yeah, guys, this is on 12122 Western Avenue, so Orange Grove. So just be careful if you're around that area, and yeah, just be careful, y'all. Let's move on and get into our celebrity news here. We got Jay with our last trend. Sean O'Malley, Ryan Garcia. What's going down?
Ryan Garcia, he was calling out Sean O'Malley for an MMA fight. He said he would cake Sean O'Malley. And I'm going to have to agree with him. I think Ryan Garcia is an excellent boxer, bro. I know MMA is MMA, but I don't see Sean O'Malley going to the floor. So I think if they stand up, I think Ryan Garcia can definitely outbox this guy easily, without a doubt. I know Sean O'Malley got some random kicks, but Ryan Garcia is a real excellent boxer. So I think it'd be cool to watch, but I don't think anyone's going to the floor. If I was Sean O'Malley, the first thing I would do is try to get him on the floor because then I could win. You know?
Yeah.
That would be my strategy. All right, you want to fuck around? Let's box, kick, and all that. But then I would try to take him on the floor. That's what I would do. But if he just stands up with Ryan Garcia, I think Ryan Garcia would cake him easily.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, if he stands up, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Have you ever seen Sean O'Malley go to the floor? I don't know. Doesn't seem like a strong point.
I think he's got one of the best takedown defenses where he doesn't get taken down much either. So.
But that exactly. So he stands up most of his
fights.
That's what I mean. So if I were him, I would try to get Garcia on the floor just because Garcia is a boxer.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. But, if someone's talking shit, he's like, oh, you can't box this and that, you could get in his head. And then they just do a whole stand-up. But, yeah, he was talking about it. He said he would whoop him up. And like I said, I agree with him. If they stand up. I totally agree with him. You seen Ryan Garcia box?
Yeah, he's pretty.
He's a good boxer. He's got quick hands and he can hit hard. So
right.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I'd watch it. That's a good one right there for Netflix, by the way. That's an excellent Netflix one right there for sure. Especially I don't know if they're doing MMA. Yeah, I think he said MMA actually. He said MMA for sure. I'm pretty sure of it. But yeah, he called out Sean O'Malley. We'll see what Sean O'Malley got to say. I haven't heard the response or anything yet, so I was just I was interested. I was like, damn, Sean, that's so random. I was like, the dude with the weird hair, you know, he always has like pink hair or yellow random ass hair.
I know, right?
You know, but I was like, why would it was just random to me? I was like, Ryan Garcia, why he call out Sean O'Malley? That was so weird. I was like, okay. I was like, I was so random. I was just watching. I was like, huh? I was so confused.
Exactly. We got
But it's cool.
Grievous
I'd
in
love
the
to see
house saying, "Sup, guys?"
What up?
Grievous, what's going down, brother? You said
He
you
always
like the
slides
feeling
through
of
every
what?
now and then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, I'm talking about on my on the gym live. I'll see Grievous
Oh yeah,
randomly.
yeah. No, I know. Yeah.
Grievous
Flies
come
by.
through, be like, "What up, bro?" You know what I'm
Right,
saying? I love
exactly.
it. I love when people slide through on YouTube, man. You know what I mean? But most of the time, like I said, I'm usually talking on my TikTok.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That
Cool,
good?
cool. Let's move on. So yeah, that'll be a good fight to watch.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Revis wants to know, when are we coming to Cebu? When you want to go, Jay?
Where?
Cebu,
Where's that?
Philippines.
Oh, you act like I know. I'm like, see what? I don't know where that. I don't know where that is. I have no idea. I have other places I have to go first. You, on the other hand, you'll be there way before me, I'm sure. So, you, on the other hand, will be there. So it's a little different. So, I know you will be there before me, but I will be on that side of the world at other places.
I got you, Brevis, man. We're gonna be kicking this soon, dog. I got you.
Exactly. C will be there. It'll take me a minute. I have other stops first. Yeah, but you will be there. So you should definitely connect. That's a good idea. I think it's a great idea, actually.
Right.
I really do. I think it's a great idea. Because you'll be there, honestly. So that'll help.
Definitely. Yes, sir. All right. Yep. And we got Mary Bell, my wifey, in the house saying, "I'm taking you both." She gonna take
Both
us
where?
to Philippines.
Where? like I said, I got other stops to make first. So yeah. I don't know when I will be heading out there.
And Brevis says, "First beer on me when you get here." Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's love. Oh man, that's awesome.
Yep. All right. Let's move on. We are going to get into the next segment of the show, which is let's see, we got Jay's movie of the night here going down. What you watching? Some Star Trek?
Oh yeah. I didn't even put it on. It's on TV.
Star Trek, that movie, huh? What is it, 2009 or 2013?
No. I've seen this one. This is when Spock was alive.
Yeah.
I think this is part 6 because that's Kim Cattrall right there. Yeah. This is part 6.
Damn, they got
it's a good
parts.
Yeah. This was number 6. It was I thought it was a good one. Actually. It was I saw it when I was really young and I liked it, you know what I mean, when I was young. And I was like, "Oh, this is cool. I was a little kid watching this shit." But I thought it was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, do you know, was this 1991, The Undiscovered Country?
Undiscovered Country, yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's the one?
For sure. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, shit.
Yeah, Spock. Nice.
Yeah, it's a really good.
So what's the movie about? Like, what's the whole Star Trek? I can never get into it because it's like,
so
Star Wars.
I can't sum it up for you because each one is. I can sum this one up for you because it's part 6. So each
No,
one
but I
is
was just
very
gonna
different.
say. So you know how like Star Wars, you kind of get it because you have like all these little groups and you kind of understand them. Is Star Trek the same way like that? Like you have
No.
groups and stuff?
Well, you have groups, but each episode, or I should say, each movie is very different in what they're going after. Like when I sum this one up for you, you'll be like, oh, so you'll understand. Not the other ones are like this one. So Star Trek is very different in Star Wars in that manner. Star Wars kind of you have one big goal. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, but in Star Trek, it's every movie was kind of different, very different in a sense, Like in this one, for example, Captain Kirk, James T. Kirk, he is they're trying to set up peace negotiations with the Klingons. Klingons have those funny faces, you know what I'm saying? And basically, I don't want to give away the movie, but it ends up that someone beamed over from his ship to kill the Klingon ship, like during their peace talks. And so they put Captain Kirk on the stand, like, hey, I didn't do this. Yeah, but you had to have known about it because there was no one else present, So they end up throwing Kirk and I forgot the other guy's name, but they end up throwing them in prison. And now it's for them to figure out who the fuck set them up. You know what I mean? Who set them up in this plot? And so I'm not going to tell you, obviously, who, but it ends up being someone that they knew on the inside that set, because they didn't want to have peace with the Klingons. They didn't want that to happen. You know what I mean? The people who were trying to get around it. And it ended up that there was a Klingon ship that had a cloaking device, which when you're cloaked, what it means when you're cloaked, right? It means you can't be seen. Exactly. So, and that's how they were able to destroy one of the ships. So, but it's a really good one. It keeps you intrigued through the whole thing, and you don't know who to trust. Which, I love shit like that. So yeah, I thought it was one of the better ones, honestly. I don't remember all the movies because I haven't seen them in God knows how long, dude. This was one of the ones I remember the most because it was one of the last ones obviously that they made, and one of the last ones I saw, and it always stuck with me because like, oh shit, this one's a good one,
Yeah, right.
But I was more to Star Wars for sure. I was more into Star Wars. Star Trek was cool. It was all right. But I never really watched it on TV. I believe they had a series on TV as well. I don't remember, but I think they did. So, but yeah, I obviously, like I said, I thought there was like 6 of these movies, and I thought they were all pretty damn good.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Oh my God. Do you even know who Scotty was in this or no?
No.
No, he said no. That's funny. He's one of the guys on his ship, bro. That's hella funny. Do you know who Scotty is? No.
Nope.
This is funny. But yeah, man. Like I said, it was a very good movie. Very good movie. And like I said, just because if someone's not even in the Star Trek, they could watch this and be like, oh shit. Because like I said, it all takes place in the film. You don't really need to know history when it comes to this one. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, they drop a little of the old school from like, oh, that happened in part 2. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when they killed Captain Kirk's son. So he always had a thing against the Klingons since they killed his son, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, but other than that, yeah, excellent. It was a great film. Great film.
Nice. What do you read the movie?
For sure. Attention for sure, bro. That's attention for sure, bro. Out of all the 6, I told you because out of all the 6, that's the one that stuck with me the most.
Yeah.
I think it's probably because I understood it the most.
Oh, because you understood it the most?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Cool.
They're all good in their own way, though. They are all good in their own way. But
Yeah,
this
no,
one definitely stuck with me the most for sure.
Right.
You know, they even had one. I can't remember what part where it took place in San Francisco.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it was part 4, actually.
Part
I think it
4.
was 4, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because it was after finding Spock, and then they end up going to San Francisco. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Crazy.
Good stuff.
Yeah. I guess we can do some William Shatner movies. Why not?
James Tiberius Kirk. All right. We're gonna look up his movies because I don't know all his movies, so we're gonna look up.
You know,
his
he's
movies
95
right now.
years old, bro.
Are you fucking shitting me?
I'm serious.
Captain
he was born
Kirk?
in He
Fuck.
was born in 1931, bro. March 22nd.
Hey, respect. Fuck yeah, bro. William Shatner's the man. All right.
Shatner living life to the fullest.
I love it, man. Well, okay. Oh man, he probably has a shit ton of movies. Let's see. I'm gonna go. My favorite is gonna be obviously Star Trek because that's what put him on the map for sure in my eyes. So Star Trek for sure. I'm going with that one. And my underrated, I'm gonna have to go with American Psycho 2. I like that movie.
I didn't even know he was in it.
Yeah, it's with Mila Kunis too.
Oh, okay.
She becomes the American Psycho basically. She's like Christian Bale's part.
Yeah.
That's a good movie. If you haven't seen it, it's a really good movie.
Well,
You didn't watch the first one, huh? You didn't watch the first one either, did you?
I didn't watch it. No.
Yeah, part 1 was way better, but part 2 is cool because it's like imagine her being the killer, Mila Kunis. You know, hot girl is the killer. Oh shit, okay. You know, but yeah,
for sure.
you played a good part in it.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Let's see here. So I'm gonna get into my favorite show with William Shatner in it. He did a lot of shows and movies, but my favorite that I used to watch back in the day was Rescue 911. Oh man, I used to watch that show religiously.
What is
you
it?
didn't know? Oh,
Rescue
dude,
911.
it's kind of like
Cops?
so basically. It's kind of like Cops, but it's remakes done of like emergency situations, like the worst of the worst shit that happened. You know what I mean?
Really? Oh, I never heard of it or seen it. Wow.
It was badass, bro.
Damn,
so, very entertaining.
You going like throwback on me, man. You going throwback on me? Yeah, I had no Rescue 911. Never heard of it. Wow.
Rescue 911, buddy.
That's crazy, man.
Gotta watch it.
I never even heard of it.
As far as underrated, he has a huge catalog, and I mean, a lot of his movies are older. So, like, if you, if you didn't like know, just because of like the era that it was in, then I understand. But I'm gonna go with another old school kind of kickback that a lot of people didn't know he was in, and that is Third Rock from the Sun. That was a show that premiered in '96, 6 seasons. It was a pretty good show. I enjoyed it. John Withgo, however you say his name, he was like the main character, and Kristen Johnson, Joseph Gordon-Levitt was in it too. So yeah, it was a cool little show, and Shatner had a role in there as well. So yeah, that's underrated. You probably didn't know Third Rock from the Sun. Have you heard of that show, Jay?
I have, but I never saw it.
Oh, you never saw it?
No, I heard of it, but I never saw it. Never saw. I couldn't even tell you what it's about.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but I've heard of it. I have heard of it. Just don't know what it's about or anything. So, yeah.
Right. All right. So yeah, guys, we are watching the Star Trek.
Number
And
6.
we just did number 6, the undiscovered something. Country.
Yes, William Shatner, bro. Shout out William Shatner. 96, you said, or 95?
Yeah, 95, 96, something like that.
That's dope, bro. He's OG, bro. OG in the game.
Exactly. You don't play games.
That's dope. That's dope, bro. That is dope.
Yep. Cool, cool. Let's move on to our next segment of the show. Also, a cryptocurrency. Let's get into the big three. Currently, Bitcoin sitting at 75,485. It is down 2.83%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 2,064. It is down 3.27. And you have XRP at number 5, sitting at $1.33. It went down 2.51%. We have some news that the U.S. Bitcoin Reserve just got a 20-year lockup twist. So that, and now with tensions escalating in Iran again, this is hurting the markets, in my opinion, and not financial advice. So I think, like I said, brace yourselves, because we were already kind of in a downtrend in the first place. So I didn't see us going up that much further from where we are. We might be going down depending on what the situation is going to look like overseas. Currently, for your support and resistance, Bitcoin, your support is at 74,000 to 72,500. Your resistance is at 76,500 to 78,000. And Ethereum, your support is at 2,000 to 1950, and your resistance is at 2120 to 2200. XRP, your support is at $1.30 to $1.26, and your resistance is at $1.35 to $1.40. Going over the last 24 hours, Bitcoin saw a healthy bounce today, reclaiming momentum after recent consolidation. Buyers are still defending the mid 70K range, keeping the broader bullish structure intact as of right now. But be aware, guys, because like I said, with this bad news coming out, this is going to just catch up. And I think over the weekend, we might see a drop much lower. And then Ethereum continues to outperform Bitcoin on the weekly time frame with strong short-term momentum. Bulls are attempting to build support back above the 2K psychological level currently. XRP, you're continuing a steady recovery with strong weekly gains. So we'll see what happens there, if it loses a lot of that or not. But momentum remains constructive, though bulls, they're going to need a breakout right now above $1.35 to accelerate higher. So we'll see what happens there. As of right now, we're not going that way. So let's get into your fear and greed index. We are back at 35 and into fear, guys. So yeah, we went from neutral yesterday back into that fear. So look out for that. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 2.52 trillion. It is down 2.57%. So it has been going down. Your top 5 trending coins for today. Number 1 is Bitcoin. Number 2 is XRP. Number 3 is Aderia, which also acronym is BEAT, and that one is up 72.53%. Number 4 is Ondo. Ondo is down 6.59, and number 5 is Genius Terminal, which is up 43.74%. All right. As far as your top 5 gainers and top 5 losers for today, let's get into that. Number 1 gainer for today, Not Cat. That one is up 549%. Number 2, H1DR4 by Virtuals. That one is up 539%. Number 3, we got Beer. That one is up 488%. Number 4, Pepe Trump is up 458%. And number 5, Orange Diamond. That one is up 440%. As far as your top 5 losers for today, number 1 is Trump AI. That one is down 98.21%. Number 2, GameStop Coin. That one is down 97.5%.
Wow.
Number 3, we got Trump Grok. That one is down 94.39. Number 4, Base AI is down 93.57. And at number 5, top loser, MSTR. That one is down 93.35 today. All right, guys, that is your crypto news. It looks like we're going down, but just stay in there. Do not panic sell. Hold on and keep buying as we go down, because that's the time to buy when people are panicking and selling. So let's move on to our next segment of the show, which is also tomorrow's horoscopes. So this is going to be for May 23rd, 2026. And like always, let's start with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. Tomorrow, Aries, bringing in warm family energy, emotional security, and quiet thoughts about the future. You may feel drawn to building something real instead of chasing temporary excitement. Financially and emotionally, this is a beautiful time to ground yourself. Taurus, An old disappointment may still feel heavy, but do not let one painful moment hide the blessings that still remain. Healing begins when you stop looking only at what was lost. Something better cannot enter while your heart stays trapped in old sadness. Be softer with yourself as you heal. And then we got Gemini. The day may leave you standing between two choices, feelings, or paths. The more you overthink, the heavier the confusion may feel. Deep inside, your intuition already knows the answer. You may simply fear what clarity will ask from you. Stop delaying what your soul has quietly decided. And then we got, let's see here, Cancer. Give me a second. Cancer, a powerful confidence surrounds your energy. This is a strong day for leadership, bold choices, attraction, and trusting yourself again. People notice your presence before you even speak. Step forward instead of waiting for permission. The moment you believe in yourself fully, life begins to respond in new ways. Then we got Leo, J sign. Progress may feel slower than expected around the day, but slow movement is not failure. Something important is still growing quietly behind the scenes. Patience becomes your hidden strength right now. Then we got Virgo. A soft healing energy wraps around your day. Hope slowly returns to places where disappointment once lived. This is a beautiful time for emotional renewal, self belief, and trusting that life is gently moving back in your favor. The universe has not forgotten your prayers. Libra, highlighting the beauty, comfort, self worth, and emotional peace. You may feel deeply connected to your softer side, your creativity, or your need for calm surroundings. This is your reminder to care for yourself instead of always caring for everyone else. Scorpio, a beautiful sense of emotional fulfillment surrounds your day. Family, love, inner peace, or one genuine moment of joy may remind you that life does not always need to feel heavy. Let yourself enjoy what feels good without waiting for it to disappear. Then we got Sagittarius. Fresh excitement and restless energy move through your day. A new idea, message, plan, or opportunity may suddenly spark your curiosity. This is not the time to stay trapped in routine. Your spirit needs movement, inspiration, and something that makes you feel alive again. Capricorn. The day places you in a strong energy of confidence, attraction, and quiet leadership. You may naturally take charge without even trying. Trust your instincts and stop making yourself smaller for the comfort of others. Your confidence inspires more people than you realize. Then we got our Aquarius. Unexpected truth or sudden shifts may shake something around the day, but what falls apart now was already unstable underneath. Do not fear transformation. Some endings arrive loudly because quieter signs were ignored for too long. What leaves now creates space for something far more aligned. Pisces. This day can ask you to slow down and reconnect with quiet wisdom, routine, and inner guidance. There is comfort and structure right now. Someone wiser may offer advice, or you may feel called toward spiritual grounding. Not every answer arrives dramatically. Some of life's deepest truths arrive in silence. All right, guys, that is your horoscopes for tomorrow. That's going to be for May 22nd, 2020. I'm sorry, May 23rd, 2026. We like to do that to help guide you along your path every day. Now, let's move on and move forward and get into. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, before we get into our conspiracy of the night, I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are the best. We appreciate everybody's comments. Replay gang, we see you guys. Always a pleasure to have you on after and seeing our videos, commenting. We always try to get back to everybody. Shout out to all the platforms watching. You know, it's always a pleasure. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so that we can share this alpha with you guys every day when we do our show Monday to Friday. And, you know, just keep building and getting you guys the best content that we got. So, let's get into it and get into our next segment, which is our conspiracy of the night. So tonight, I'm going to be talking about the eternal I theory. And when I say I, I'm talking about the letter I. So the eternal I, the people I. Not me, but I. So the eternal I theory. What if humanity is one consciousness experiencing itself? Now, there is a thought that changes everything if you really just sit with it. What if you are not just your body, not your name, not your job, not your past? What if the real you is something deeper, something observing all of it? Let's talk about, guys, the illusion of separation. From the moment we're born, we're taught separation. My life, my success, your failure, different countries, different races, different beliefs. Many ancient traditions, from Hinduism to certain schools of Buddhism and mysticism, teach something radically different, though. That consciousness itself is shared, one source, experiencing reality through billions of different perspectives. Think about it as the ocean theory. Consciousness like an ocean. Every person is a wave. Each wave looks separate for a moment, different shape, different movement, but every wave is still the same water, the body of water. That's the theory. You are not disconnected from existence. You are existence experiencing and expressing itself temporarily as you. And let's talk about the false identity. Here's where life gets heavy. Most people identify completely with their bodies, their minds, emotions, and social labels. But all of those things change constantly. Your body changes, your thoughts change, your emotions change. So, who is the one noticing all those changes? That observer, that awareness. Some call that the true I. The eternal I, guy, not the ego, not the personality, but the silent awareness underneath all of it. The thing that has been present through every stage of your life, childhood, teen years, adulthood. Everything changed, but that inner awareness has stayed in you. And here's where the theory turns powerful. If humans realized they were more than consumers, more than workers, more than identities handed to them, what happens, guys? Fear weakens, manipulation weakens, because people no longer see themselves as small anymore. Some thinkers argue that modern society constantly reinforces external identity because disconnected people are easier to control, always chasing, always comparing, never realizing the power already within them. So let's talk about letting go of the body. Now, don't misunderstand what I'm saying here. Your body matters, your life matters, but the theory says you are not limited to the body. The body is the vehicle, consciousness is the driver. And when you stop identifying with every temporary thing, you stop living from fear. The power shift, guys. The moment people begin identifying with their deeper self, insecurity weakens, fear of judgment weakens, and attachment weakens. Because now you identify your identity isn't based on external conditions, it's rooted in the awareness itself. Ancient teachings across the world kept repeating one message: know yourself, not your status, not your image, not your true nature. I'm sorry, it is your true nature that you're supposed to know, because they believed that self-knowledge was the doorway to freedom. So when you connect everything, ancient spiritual teachings, shared consciousness concepts, the observer behind thoughts, and modern identity conditioning, the theory becomes that uh, human beings are expressions of one deeper consciousness, temporarily experiencing reality through individual forms. At the moment you recognize the eternal I within yourself, you begin reclaiming your true power. So, maybe awakening isn't becoming something new. Maybe it's remembering what you already are. You're not weak, you're not separate, you're not limited. Your awareness itself. You're having a human experience for a while. And once you truly understand that, the world stops feeling like a prison and starts feeling like a mare. Exactly, guys. Exactly. So just let that sink in. That was a lot of power to be said right there, but definitely let it sink in. And if you guys need to go back and replay what I just said, definitely do it. And yeah, it'll let you get a little better perspective of who we really are as humans and what we're doing, here. The big eye, the big eye. All right, we are getting to the final segment of our show, and which is the closing, as you might know. But before we close out the show, like always, we like to give you Jay's and mine final words of wisdom. So, Jay, tonight, what do you have for the Average Day Joes on this Friday?
I'm going with Napoleon. Bonaparte. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. Very, very self-explanatory, because you're always going to do, when you do something for yourself that has to do with your business, whatever it may be, you're going to do it to your standard, to your excellence. If you delegate something to someone and you see how they do it, they're not going to do it to how you expect. This is how it works. So it's very rare that someone really goes above and beyond and does it the way you want it to do it. So yeah, what he meant there is, if you want it done well, you do it yourself. And that's just, I've noticed that all throughout life. It's just how it is, you know. And it's not a bad thing. It's just you have your own expectations in your head and you know how you want something done. So why delegate it when you already know that they're not going to do it up to your standard? Sometimes you have to do it. I get it. But for the most part, if you want it done to your specification, you do it yourself. Just how it is. No one's going to be able to do it to how you expect it. Just how it is. It's anyone could vouch for that. Anyone. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, definitely. I mean, it's just reality. It's just reality. It's it's reality. You know what I mean? It's just how it is. You know. So yeah, that's why we're going with Napoleon Bonaparte today. It popped up. Like I usually go with Stoic, you know, always Stoic quotes, but this one popped up. I was like, you know what? I really understand this very well, and I totally believe in it. So that's why I use this one today.
Definitely
came out of nowhere. came out of nowhere. I was like, all right, cool. We're going with that one today.
Very well said. And yeah, guys, you know, no one feels your purpose, standards, or expectations as deeply as you. That's why self-reliance is very important. Doesn't mean you can't trust others. It just means you take responsibility for your own goals and outcomes. When something truly matters to you, put your hands on it, learn the process, build the discipline, and take ownership of the results. Excellence comes from attention, effort, and care. When you hold yourself to a high standard, you stop waiting for others to create the life that you want. And just to finish off on a spiritual quote for you guys, your vision was given to you for a reason. Take responsibility for it, work with intention, and build it to the standard your soul expects. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. And we're going to have Jay here close out the show for us.
Thank you so much for coming through today from every platform. And I just want to personally thank you, all my folks on TikTok, for closing out my gallery throughout the week, coming through, tapping, and really moving me up in the leagues. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate everyone coming through from YouTube, because I know it's on the late night hype. But thank you so much for everything. Like you said, I have a gym shorts tonight. C will be going live. I don't know what time. You can ask him. He will chime in. Do you know what time you're going live? I have no idea.
I'll be 11:30. I'll be going there.
Okay, 11:30. Cool. So you'll be live at 11:30. I get to rest tonight. I'm very stoked about that. Fridays is the day I get to rest. And then tomorrow, as you know, I have my cooking stream, Chef with Jeff. You know, I'm always live on TikTok and YouTube. So that's the chill stream, the relaxed stream, not working out, just, you know, chopping it up with everyone. So that's always fun. You know what I mean? So that's tomorrow, 9 p.m. And then, yeah, we'll have shorts all weekend long. And then we'll be podcast again, 8:30 Monday, and then back to both gym lives for sure.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right, y'all. That is it for us. Thank you again so much for everybody